Hey guys, let's talk. I don't really have anything specific I want to talk about, but um, let's let's just have a conversation. It's a very one-sided conversation because you guys can't talk back unless you guys type in the comments. But I'll read those later. There might only be like one, but it's whatever. I've posted 2 videos today. It is a bit past 1 o'clock in the morning. I have school tomorrow, but it's chill. The first video has almost 200 views and 4 likes, which is incredible. Like, don't get me wrong, it sounds bad. Like, wow, 200 people watched your video and only 4 people took the time to click one button. That's sad. I've seen that comment before. I don't really care. I'm not a big numbers guy. I'm a numbers guy, but I'm not that kind of numbers guy. It doesn't really bother me when a video doesn't do well. Like, it makes me happy when it does well, but I'm not going to get all beat up about it if it doesn't. But, like, I don't know. The algorithm's weird. Some videos do great. Most of mine don't. And I posted a second video literally talking about the same thing, but, like, it's so weird. Like, just the thought that I can post something and it's going to do so well, and then I'm going to post another thing shortly after and it's going to do so bad is neat. It's a neat thing to think about how weird the algorithm is. On a different note, Valentine's Day happened. That was Saturday, which is about technically 3 days ago, because I'm filming this on Tuesday, but it's midnight, so my brain is still thinking it's Monday. Whatever. It was on Saturday. I hope you guys had a good Valentine's Day. I hope you guys, if you didn't have a Valentine, or you didn't have anyone to spend it with, you're not alone. And, maybe by this time next year, you'll have that one person. But don't give up hope. It's still there. No matter how far-fetched it may be, it's going to be there. Whether you believe it or not, it's there. But if you did have someone for Valentine's Day this year, I hope you guys had a good night. No matter what that night looked like, I hope it was nice. Mine was eventful, to say the least. It didn't go how I wanted it to. I had this whole big plan, and that fell through very quickly. But looking back, I shouldn't have been as upset as I was at that, because I still got to spend time with some really cool people. So yeah. If you haven't noticed already, I'm very awkward, and I'm also tired, which means I'm way into my own head, and I'm way more serious than I probably should be. But yeah, I had to spend the night with some great people, and, looking back, it was still a great night. We still had a lot of fun. Things could have been different. Things could have been better. A lot of things could have been worse. So, in the end of the day, it was great. It was awesome. I mean, stuff like this is really weird because, I was so upset about that one insignificant day not going the way I wanted it to that I forgot how great my day was going. And I very quickly forgot how lucky I am and was to have a day like that. Because a lot of people don't. A lot of people struggle talking to people, and a lot of people struggle making friends or getting that person to be with. Some people are scared. Some people are shy. Other people just flat out don't know what to say. And I'm very fortunate in the fact that I can talk to people, and I can talk to people really well. I'm a great people's guy. That's half the reason why I do this crap. Is because I can talk to people. So I'm not awkward sometimes. But like at the end of it all, I'm very fortunate in many ways. And I know a lot of people aren't. And like I'm thankful that I have what I have. Sometimes I forget that. And I'm like, oh man, this could be so much better. Or oh man, I could have this instead. Or oh gosh, darn it, this could have been so much better, gone so much differently, just whatever. I take it for granted. And I really shouldn't. Because a lot of people don't have what I have. I have a license. I can drive multiple different kinds of vehicles. I have a job. I just applied for a second one. I have a room with a clarinet lamp, plain painting that I bought. A nice cozy bed that I should probably be in right now because it's almost 3 o'clock? Never mind, it's 1:15. I am so stupid, but it's just a lot of people have things way worse than I do. And we need to remember stuff like that. Because the second we forget that our day isn't the worst day in the world is the day we forget that there are worse things going on in the world. I'm not going to get into all of that because I'm 16 and probably shouldn't be getting political on the internet. But I think it all speaks for itself, what the world's current state is. And like, I've written papers on stuff like this for school. I've debated stuff like this in school. And it's the same quote. Like, I've noticed this. It's the same few words coming out of my mouth every time I talk about it. If a 16-year-old, if a 16, 15, 14, just if a teenager can find out and see that there's a problem and think of ways to fix that problem, because that's part of my essay, why is nothing getting done? So many people are seeing that there's a problem. So many people are figuring out ways to fix these problems and nothing's getting done about it. But what am I going to do, right? I'm a 16-year-old sitting on a crappy metal chair in the middle of his bedroom at 1 o'clock in the morning, talking to 5 people that are going to forget about this video about 10 minutes after they watch it. What does it matter? But even if those 5 people forget, even if that one person leaves a comment and talks about it, this video is going to be here forever. In the future, 10 people could see this video. In the future, 20 people could see this video. In 2056, I'm going to be 30-ish, maybe 40. I don't know. I'm not doing the math right now. I'm too tired. But like, I'm going to be an adult. And there's still this video of 16-year-old me talking about world issues in his bedroom with a crappy microphone he bought off of Amazon, the crappy phone that he bought off of Amazon, the crappy tripod that he bought off of Amazon. Actually, don't get me wrong, this tripod's really, really sick. Anyway, the video is going to be here forever. Much like people's problems, there are always going to be issues in this world, and sadly, we're not always going to be able to fix them. That's just the reality of it. But just because we can't solve all the problems in the world doesn't mean we can't make the world better for us. Just the littlest thing, the smallest, what you might think is the most insignificant detail of the day could make someone else's. I have 2 things of bubbles sitting on my desk right now. They're not that important. It's literally just a little bottle of soap. But I could throw it away without a second thought, without a care in the world. Wouldn't change anything. But if I took literally 5 seconds to give one of those to someone, give it to a friend, give it to a teacher, give it to one of my parents, give it to a stranger, they'll either do the same thing. They'll throw it away. They'll forget about it. They're like, oh, well, that's cool. I have no use for this. And call it a day. Or they could pass it along. They can continue this act of kindness and give it to somebody else. Make their day better because someone made their day better. They could keep it because who knows? Maybe I'm walking around and I give this little kid a thing of bubbles because I'm like, yeah, I don't need this. Here you go, kid. Just random act of kindness. It was a 2-second interaction. Didn't even have to say a word. That kid could be going through something. That kid could be having what he thinks is the worst day of his life. He could have, I don't know, failed a test, lost a friend. His parents are going through something. He's going through something. She's going through something. They are going through something. And that random act of giving them something could make their entire day so much better. If you haven't noticed already, I'm really random. I went from talking about Valentine's Day to political issues to random acts of kindness to make someone's day better. But in today's world, that's the reality. Constantly changing subjects. And I guess just this entire video, I had no plan going into this video. I never do. I just randomly am like, hey, let's go hit record, see what happens. Maybe talk for 2 minutes, turn off the camera, watch it back over a little bit. Probably not even going to post it, but when I get passionate about something, or if I want to talk about something, I'm going to talk about it. And that's the same right now. Because, needless to say, I've been talking for I don't even know how long. Probably a while. It's whatever. But just Can't believe I'm about to pull out a quote from a Christmas movie, but a true act of goodwill always sparks another. Some people might not believe that quote. Other people might take it to heart. That one person might just get offended by it, because people do that for some reason. But it's true. Hell, I almost didn't believe it. And I've been ranting about it for 10 minutes. Like, just think about it. A true act of goodwill always sparks another. Truly being kind to someone will always allow someone to be kind to someone else. Just with the bubbles. I'm technically being kind by giving this kid bubbles. I may not have thought it at the time. I may have thought that I was just being random, doing something because I could. There's no meaning behind it. I was just doing it because I can. I wasn't trying to be nice. I wasn't trying to change the world. I wasn't trying to do anything. I was just there, and I did something nice just because I could. Who knows? Maybe that kid, he keeps those bubbles. He cherishes them because he was going through something. Then the next day rolls around. He picks up this really cool rock. And he has this friend that really likes rocks, because he's probably a dude. And dudes really like rocks. We're weird like that. And he finds this really cool rock. It's gray. It's got a nice, cool few veins of white in it. It's like, man, this is a cool rock. My friend likes rocks. Here you go, buddy. And that train continues. It continues and continues. Continues throughout the whole grade. They're in first grade, we'll say. In first grade, everybody knows everybody. Everybody's friends with everybody, but there's always that one kid. The one kid is just mean or quiet. And the train's gone all the way around the class, all the way around the grade. They're at recess. Everyone's having a good time. Everyone has been kind to everyone, not because they want to, but because they can. And partially because they want to, but that's besides the point. Next thing you know, this one kid, last week, some other kid in a completely different class walks up to him and was like, hey, I really like your backpack. It's pretty neat. This kid comes up to the grade bully. Classic, being mean, shoving kids, hogging the slide because he thinks that it's his property. He's going to discover property values eventually. It's fine. But grade A bully, right? This kid comes up and is like, hey, things may be bad, but they'll get better. Then he walks away. Doesn't talk to him. Doesn't say another word. Doesn't even let the bully respond. Just walks away. He might ignore those words. They might stay in his head, but he's not going to listen to them. Or that random act of kindness could change him. Can make him better. Because 9 times out of 10, the reason why people are bullies is because there is stuff going on behind the scenes that they don't know how to express. So just telling someone who's being mean that it'll get better could genuinely change their life for the better. And that is the power of kindness. I know it's cringy. Trust me. I thought it was cringy. The 1,000 times that I have heard it, it has been cringy to me. But it's true. We're just people. People do weird things for weird reasons. People act in different ways because of different things. You could be 10 or 100, 15 or 50, 20 or 42. But no matter how old you get, no matter what happens in your lifetime, the rules are still the same. And they always will be. So, if you're having a rough day, just nothing's going your way, your plans on Valentine's Day fell through, and you spent the entire night pouting about it and ruining everyone else's night because things didn't go your way. The next time that happens, just think, a true act of kindness always sparks another. So what if things didn't go your way? You're still out. You're still hanging out with people. They are still being nice to you. They still want you to be happy. They're still willing to negotiate things to make you happy. They are being kind to you because they know you're not having a good night, because they know things didn't go your way, and they feel bad about that because they feel like it was their fault. Whether it was or it wasn't, doesn't matter. But the fact that they think it is changes everything. Because then they feel like that's on them. You feel like it's on them. But at the end of the night, the only reason why it was bad is because of you. So instead of trying to reject that kindness, receive it and give it back. If you're having a rough day, things aren't going your way, and no one is showing you the kindness that they should, try to give it to somebody else. You're upset. You're mad. I get that. It makes sense. It's justified. It is justified. You can be upset. You can have a bad day. It's going to happen. But what changes that is you. If no one is showing you the kindness you deserve, show the kindness you deserve to other people. Because the second people realize that you're not having a good day, but you're deciding to take that sadness, anger, and distraught and turn it into kindness and empathy towards others, the second they do that as well. It's not going to happen instantly. It's just not. That's not how it works. But what will work is what happens after that. People will see these things. We're humans. We observe. We see patterns. They will see you being kind in your darkest moment. And they will be kind in their brightest and their darkest. This video is really random. I don't even really know why I made it. But it's a good lesson to hear about, and it's a good lesson to learn. So I'm just going to hit you with the highlights real quick because I've probably been talking too long and you're probably getting bored of my voice. Choose to be kind, even if you don't feel like it. Some days it's hard, other days it isn't. But whether it's a good day or a bad day, try to be kind. Obviously, there are exceptions, but the more you try to be a kind person, the more other people will be kind to you and to others. I know it's not going to change most of your guys' minds, but that's okay. I'm not trying to change who you are. I only hope that my words stick with you, so that way in the future you can look back on it and take a moment to think about what I've said. And maybe, just maybe, you can apply what I've said to your life. And maybe, just maybe, it'll make your life better. But, like I said, I've probably been talking too long. So, yeah. I love you guys. All of you guys. Guys, gals, non-binary pals. Yes, I took that from Thomas Sanders. Please don't bully me. Just, no matter who you are, no matter what you are, no matter what you believe, think, identify, whatever, it's still the same lesson to be learned. Well, do all the button things if you want, I guess. I know I just killed the mood in saying that, but I'm bad with timing, what can I say? But, yeah, I'll catch you guys next time. See you.